The 17th anniversary of that doomed day is etched in so many of our minds.
But for children, the wounds of 9/11 never really healed because they never really had to.
Some high school seniors, they weren't even born in 2001. And the struggle for a lot of parents is conveying how different our world is now.
Team 12's Ryan Cody is live in Tempe with how one father is tackling the subject. Ryan?
Guys, yeah, it's tough. Think about trying to relate to Vietnam as a millennial or Pearl Harbor as a baby boomer. A lot of kids just showing up here tonight with their parents to the healing fields, having no idea what life was like pre-9/11. And you could look at that in a couple different ways. Now, some people might be happy about it, thinking that those kids didn't have to live through the tragedy. But one father, he's heartbroken and is conveying the message the only way he knows how.
To my kids, I owe you an apology. I wish you knew what it was like before all this. To go through a September without a solemn introspection. To board an airplane without fighting the urge to stereotype a Middle Eastern-looking man and then swallowing guilt for the failure to do so.
A letter from Ralph Amsden to his 4 kids.
To think of America's greatest city without thinking of America's greatest scar. Yet you can't experience any of that. I can't either, but at least I remember the difference.
He'll read it to them one day, but now just isn't the time.
When I do think about it, I write about it, and that way when I feel like it's a more appropriate time or when they'll be able to understand, I can share these things with them.
Amsden is a journalist, and writing just comes easy. But there's nothing easy about being a parent, and this is a tough subject.
I don't know how to make them understand that things weren't always like this. The sweetness of a pre-9/11 landscape. I wish you knew that this wasn't always the way it is.
But how could they?
To at least give you the glimmer of hope that this won't always be the way things are.
Only time will tell.
But you don't know.
Only time will give kids the innocence we once had.
And for that, I'm so sorry.
Amsden is apologizing there, but obviously he didn't do anything wrong. He just feels bad that his kids will never know a life without this. We're live in Tempe tonight. Ryan Cody, 12 News at 10.